Hello one and all, welcome to Classics on a Shoestring. Down the garage today, gonna give the buggy a clean, but there's a little job I want to do on it first because I've got a car show coming up and I want to try and trim down the handbrake cable plate. Let me show you what that is. This is the little plate I'm talking about. These corners here and here always manage to dig right into my leg when I'm sitting here, because obviously I'm not the smallest of people, and they really dig inside of my leg. So I'm going to unbolt this. As you can see, this is all different. I need a new couple of these cable adjusters because someone had cut the cable way too short. So I'm going to unbolt this, take this, and I'm just going to grind off the edge of these and give it a quick paint, if I can find some paint, that is, because I don't think I've got any. Anyway, let's see if I can get this off and do it. Right, to be honest, I need to buy myself, like I said, a new set of these cable converters for the beach buggies, because like I say, these were terrible. I didn't have any bolts to fit them and the threads had stripped, so I don't know where these come from, but I found these and I've managed to re-tap the end of this to fit these. Like I say, I'm not sure what these are for, and then stick a couple of 10mm bolts on them, but now they're extremely long and I do have a lot of play in my handbrake. But anyway, onto this job. I literally just want to try and trim these edges off with a grinder and see how we do. I think I need to find some washers as well to go on these. I'll be back. Okay, to take, like I say, I literally just want to take the corners off it. That needs a new belt on it. I think I'll use the soft disc to grind the corners off. I'll just hold it in my hand and spin it round. So I'll use that, and then I'll probably clean it up with that. There'll be enough life on that to do that. So let's crack on and do it, and I'll show you when I'm done, because I'm not going to be able to hold everything. So let's get on with it. Managed to take the corners off of it. I know it's not perfectly the same shape all the way round, but it seems to be okay. Like I say, I cleaned it up with a little file sander, or whatever you call them. I'll try and find some paint, throw a bit of primer on it, and then try and put a bit of paint on it and put it back together. Hopefully it will stop digging in my leg now. That's that side primered. Give it a couple of minutes, it will flash over and dry. I'll flip it over, prime the other side, and in the meantime I'm going to look for some black paint. Okay, while we're waiting for paint to dry, another little job to be done is change the windscreen wiper on the driver's side of the buggy. The reason I'm going to change that is there was two 12-inch blades on here, but as you can see, they hit the bottom of here, but when they go round, as you will see if you watch my MOT video, the wiper blade is a little bit short on the windstar up here. So that's a 10-inch. I'm going to change it for an 11-inch. What I also want to try and do is find something with an arm that's about another inch longer, so it will make it come up the screen further. If not, I think it's going to be a case of maybe drill the rivet out of here, take the arm off, buy another piece of metal the same gauge as this, heat and bend the end and put a little hole in it, to take the clip and then reinsert it into here to make that a little bit longer, because I've asked a few people and no one can sort of tell me what's the best arms to buy. The problem I know I'm going to have with this is going to hit the bottom. It's not a lot longer, it's a little bit longer, but it's got to make a bit of difference. Not that it really matters, because when it rains the water comes down the inside of the windscreen anyway, so I need a set of wipers on the inside as well. Like I say, it's not a lot longer, but it's enough. Like I say, it's not massively difference and it still catches, but like I say, that's an 11-inch and that's a 10. I'm going to leave the 10 on that side because it's not an issue, but like I say, I've put the 11-inch on this side and I'll just keep this one as a spare. So that's that little job done. Managed to find some black paint, satin, but that'll do. Now let's bolt this back into the car. Like I say, this is going to get scratched up putting it back on here, but like I say, hopefully it'll now stop it digging in my legs so much. That's the idea anyway, but thinking about it, I think it could even be the tops of these digging in my legs. I don't know. Paint ain't really had time to dry properly, even though it's quick drying paint. It'll do. Now I've got to adjust it and adjust it and adjust it to get the handbrake to work. What I probably need to do is cut these down again, but I don't know, see what happens. All done. Car doesn't roll, the handbrake works, it holds the car. Happy days. Like I say, these end up really long, but there's such a mismatch of stuff here. I am debating on dropping the seats out at some point, moving this back slightly. Who knows, we'll get there eventually. Anyway, I washed it in the meantime while I was waiting for the paint to dry on that little bracket. All I'm left to do now is pump the tyres up, check them, ready for Sunday to go and see my car show. That's it, we're all done for today. Done the windscreen wiper, done the little bracket on the handbrake cable and the handbrake, see if that stops it digging in my legs so much. All ready for the car show on Sunday, so let's see how we go. Hope the weather holds out. Thank you for watching Classics on a Shoestring. Please like, comment and subscribe. Stay safe.